Barakti Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Barakti Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, The Importance of Our Forefathers. Lord, will you are edified. This is a still shot of Navajo grandmother. And if you can receive this in the spirit, she is from the tribe of Gad. Now, this video will focus on the importance of our forefathers.
So it was an incredible experience that as I was at the feet of my grandfather and these 12 men, how they expounded upon the oral histories that they knew, that I knew, that meant everything to them. And it was their foundation, and they wanted to be sure to carry it on. And few Dene people know these things.
And the reason why she has this information through the grace of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh is because it was passed on from her fathers, her forefathers, and I quote, my grandfather said, okay? And also she made a statement regarding how they wanted this information to be carried on, okay? Again, the importance of our forefathers. And that's the reason why Esau, during slavery, separated the family unit, because within this tactic, it destroyed as well our heritage, okay? Our self-knowledge, our culture, okay? And culture goes into our development, and our development comes from the laws, statutes, and the commandments. Mind you, Esau is a carnal man. However, he has a spiritual game plan to destroy a spiritual people, okay, via the promotion of the lifestyle of sin, okay? Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I, referring to Moses, have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahweh, my power, commanded me, that you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Verse 6, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Okay, verse 7, for what nation is there so great, who has the Most High so near unto them, as the Lord Yahweh, our power is in all things that we call on him for, and by us receiving the laws, statutes, and the commandments, okay, we were a holy people. Verse 8, and what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Verse 9, only take heed to yourself and keep your soul diligently, lest you forget the things which your eyes have seen, and lest they depart from your heart all the days of your life. But teach them your sons and your sons' sons the importance of our forefathers, right? And you can't get around that, but teach them your sons and your sons' sons. And on another note, okay, we received vital information from Navajo grandmother, okay, based on intel that she received from her father's fathers, okay? The importance of our forefathers. Deuteronomy 6:1. Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord Yahweh your power commanded to teach you, that you might do them in the land, whither ye go to possess it. Verse 2. That you mightest fear the Lord Yahweh your power, to keep all his statutes and his commandments, which I command you, thou and your son and your son's son, all the days of your life, and all that your days may be prolonged. Okay, now, when we focus on verse 2, which I command you, thou and your son and your son's son, all the days of your life. All right? And this was implanted, okay, to us through our fathers' fathers. It was passed on, just like the law, statutes, and the commandments during the time frame of Adam, okay? At that time frame, the laws, statutes, and the commandments were presented in an oral fashion, okay? And this was spearheaded, okay, through our fathers' fathers. Okay, the importance of our forefathers. And when we think about this truth, right? Malachi, the 4th chapter, and verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Now, this is referring to Yahushua's second coming. Now, Elijah came back, okay, as John the Baptist, and also Abba Bivens, if you can receive that in the spirit. Verse 6, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Now, the beginning part of verse 6, through our spiritual forefathers and our fathers at this time frame, okay, we receive the laws, Salakia, we receive this truth, okay, because our spiritual forefathers starts with Abba Bivens, okay, King Mashah, all right, and I see the other elder's face. But at this time frame, his name escapes my memory. I want to say it was Elder Ariyah and Elder Yaikwab. But anyway, all right, starting with our spiritual forefathers, trickling down to our spiritual fathers, and to us, we have this truth via the Holy Spirit, via the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the importance of our forefathers, okay, from a spiritual sense and from a carnal sense. Lord, will you are edified. Shalom.